Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into Clean-ish by Gin Stevens, a guiding light for anyone aspiring to embrace a lifestyle free from the toxins pervasive in our environment and food supply. Published in 2022, Clean-ish is more than just a book. It's a journey towards understanding how the small, everyday choices we make can lead to a significantly cleaner and more wholesome life. Through a blend of personal anecdotes, practical tips, and engaging exercises, Stevens doesn't just preach a cleaner living, but walks with you step by step towards achieving it. Gin Stevens is not only a New York Times best-selling author known for her influential work Fast, Feast, Repeat, but also a seasoned intermittent fasting advocate. Her expertise and compassionate guidance have illuminated the path for countless individuals seeking to improve their health and well-being. Beyond her accomplishments as an author, Stevens' roles as a mother and teacher have deeply informed her approach, making her advice not just scientifically sound, but also profoundly relatable and practical. Clean-ish speaks directly to health-conscious individuals, those on a quest to strengthen their physical selves, lose weight, or simply reduce the overall toxicity in their lives. If you've ever found yourself overwhelmed by trying to navigate a world filled with harmful substances or just seeking a nudge towards a healthier existence, this episode, and indeed this book, promises valuable insights and actionable advice to set you on the right path. Join us as we explore Gin Stevens' Clean-ish, your first step towards a cleaner, healthier life. Clean-ish. Eat mostly. Clean, live mainly. Clean and unlock your body's natural ability to self-clean. Introduction. Navigating the maze of misleading health claims. Before we dive into the essence of clean living, it's crucial to note that the journey towards a healthier lifestyle often involves making informed decisions about our diet. However, for those sensitive to discussions around food restriction, tread carefully. This narrative is aimed at illuminating paths, not dictating them. In the pursuit of health and wellness, we're bombarded with a plethora of labels promising benefits that range from all natural to fragrance-free. Yet, beneath the surface of these enticing claims lies a complex web of marketing tactics designed to allure rather than inform. The truth is, these labels can often lead us astray from the essence of clean living, masking the reality of the products they adorn. Among the ocean of health advice, the topic of dietary fat stands out as particularly contentious. It's a realm where myths and facts intertwine so closely that unraveling them requires a keen understanding. Some oils, touted for their health benefits, indeed offer a cleaner, more beneficial alternative. However, discerning which ones truly contribute to our well-being demands a deeper look beyond the surface claims. It's not just about choosing fats that are good or bad, but understanding the balance and the context within which these oils enhance our health. Imagine, if you will, the sheer simplicity and joy found in walking barefoot on the beach. This act, seemingly mundane, hides within it an array of amazing health benefits. It's a gesture of reconnecting with the earth, grounding ourselves, and tapping into the planet's natural healing energies. This practice, known as earthing, exemplifies the profound impact of engaging directly with nature on our overall wellness. It serves as a reminder that sometimes the most potent health practices are those grounded in the simplest acts of reconnection with the natural world. In navigating the labyrinth of health and wellness claims, knowledge becomes our beacon. It guides us through the mist of misleading labels and brings us closer to the core of clean living. It teaches us to question, explore, and embrace practices that truly resonate with our bodies and the environment. Through this journey, we learn not just to live cleaner, but to enrich our lives with authenticity and awareness. Part 1. Unveiling the toxin-filled world and our body's natural detox power. Let's face it, Understanding our relationship with food in today's world can feel like navigating a minefield. The act of choosing what to eat has transformed into a complex equation of calorie counting and ingredient decoding, often leading us to ponder why something as simple as eating has become so complicated. But beyond the calorie counts and ingredient lists lies a deeper, more troubling reality. We live in a society bombarded with mixed messages about what we should look like, what we should eat, and how we should live. These messages, swirled together with the daunting highlight reels of perfection on social media, create a relentless pressure cooker of dieting and body image struggles. Gin Stevens, through her own turbulent relationship with food, takes us on a journey of enlightenment and redemption. She experienced firsthand the disheartening cycles of dieting, spurred by childhood diets that hardly resembled a blueprint for health. However, her pivotal moment of transformation began not with a diet or a fitness regime, but with a simple yet profound question from a kindergarten teacher about her son's diet. This question set Gin on a path of discovery, connecting the dots between hyperactivity, artificial dyes, and the broader spectrum of toxins we unknowingly consume every day. Transforming her son's diet and observing a miraculous shift in his behavior spotlighted a grave, often overlooked truth. Our environment, food, and even the air we breathe are saturated with toxins. The realization that our bodies are exposed to countless pollutants might initially seem like an invitation to despair. After all, acknowledging the presence of these toxins feels akin to peering inside Pandora's box, an overwhelming mixture of helplessness and concern. Yet amidst this unsettling revelation lies a beacon of hope. Our bodies are incredibly equipped with their own detox systems, designed to cleanse and protect us from the daily barrage of environmental toxins. But despite this innate ability, our modern lifestyles have amped up the toxin levels to such a degree that our natural detox pathways can become overwhelmed. This is where the concept of being clean-ish comes into play. It's not about striving for an unattainable perfection or undergoing drastic transformations overnight. Instead, it's about gradual learning, recognizing our toxin exposure points, and taking proactive steps to reduce our toxin load. It's about making mindful choices that support our body's detoxification process and lead us toward a happier, healthier lifestyle. Gin's message is clear. You don't have to wage an all-out war against toxins. Rather, by aiming for clean-ish living, you can significantly enhance your body's natural cleansing abilities, paving the way for improved well-being and vitality. The first step? Recognizing the existence of these toxins and understanding that, while we can't completely eliminate them, we can certainly minimize their impact through mindful, informed decisions. Part 2. The invisible threat in our environment. Embarking on a journey toward a cleaner lifestyle is no small feat, and it's crucial to approach yourself with kindness and understanding. Perfection may be a distant dream, but every step towards awareness is a leap in the right direction. With this spirit of gentle pursuit, let's explore beyond what we ingest, venturing into the unseen ways toxins infiltrate our lives. Clean living doesn't stop at our dinner plates. It encompasses the very air we breathe, the products that grace our skin, and the objects we interact with daily. Hidden among these interactions are substances that disrupt our hormonal balance, hamper respiratory health, and even carry the potential to cause cancer. The conduits for these toxins are as mundane as they are numerous. Your favorite shampoo, the water from your tap, the emissions from cars, and even the seemingly innocuous pan you cook with. The accumulation of these everyday exposures crafts a tale not of dramatic poisonings, but of a slow seepage into our lives and bodies. Many of us wander through life unaware of this infiltration, yet the signs of distress, headaches, skin irritation, sleep disturbances, and unexplained weight changes whisper the truth of our body's burden. Alarmingly, this toxic accumulation isn't confined to adults. It begins as early as in the womb, marking even the youngest among us. Take, for instance, the insidious nature of obesogens. These chemicals, lurking in common household items from cookware to cosmetics, mimic our hormones' behavior, misleading our bodies with their deceptive signals. They not only predispose us to weight gain by promoting fat storage, but also perpetuate a vicious cycle of hormonal imbalance due to the additional hormones secreted by fat tissue. But obesogens are merely a single player in a crowded field of environmental toxins. A glance at the ingredients list on air fresheners, household cleaners, or personal care products reveals a rogues gallery of substances with known adverse effects, from exacerbating asthma to inducing liver damage. In the pursuit of a cleaner living, many turn to products labeled natural or hypoallergenic, believing them to be safer choices. However, these terms are often part of a broader strategy of greenwashing, where the perceived eco-friendliness of a product is exaggerated to appeal to health-conscious consumers. The bitter truth is that natural doesn't always equate to safe, just as arsenic, despite being naturally occurring, is far from a desirable ingredient. And then there's the matter of our food, the cornerstone of our health, and, arguably, our greatest challenge in achieving a toxin-free existence. As we survey the contents of our pantries, we must confront the reality that what we often consider food is far removed from its natural, nourishing form. Therefore, as we continue on this path, it's vital to remember that clean living is not about eradication but reduction. By examining the products in our homes and the food on our plates, we can begin to lessen our toxic load, making room for health and vitality to flourish. Part 3. Why choosing real food is always the better choice. Let's journey back in time to unpack a crucial shift in our dietary landscape. In the aftermath of the Great Depression, the U.S. government, aiming to revive the agricultural economy, began heavily subsidizing crops like corn, wheat, and soybeans. A well-intended move, no doubt, but it led to an unforeseen consequence. These crops now dominate our agricultural production, and by extension, the ingredients list of nearly every processed food on supermarket shelves. To complicate matters further, the food production industry is tightly held by a handful of major corporations, which has significant implications for our food supply. Think about it. The vast majority of our food undergoes industrial farming and production processes, attracting a cocktail of pesticides and encouraging the growth of genetically modified crops. The long-term impacts of these practices are still debatable, but the immediate consequences are not. Our food is riddled with substances that may not be so benign. For those who consume meat, it's crucial to recognize that the natural diets of livestock are often replaced with antibiotic-rich feeds, further muddying the waters of our food quality. The endgame? A supermarket landscape where finding untainted, unprocessed food becomes akin to a treasure hunt. This influx of over-processed foods not only alters our eating habits, making us crave them more than natural, flavorful alternatives, but also contributes to a host of health problems, from obesity to chronic diseases. Processed foods lie on a spectrum, with natural foods at one end and highly processed foods at the other. For example, an apple plucked straight from a tree symbolizes purity, while apple-flavored cereal epitomizes the extreme of processing, a far cry from the apple's original form. Research has repeatedly linked diets high in ultra-processed foods to a range of health issues, including diabetes, cancer, cardiovascular diseases, and digestive disorders. The reason isn't just their departure from natural foods, but what they contain, or rather, don't. Consider the apple again. In its natural state, it's simply an apple. But transform it into a box of apple-flavored cereal, and it becomes a concoction of artificial dyes, refined grains, added sugars, and other non-food additives. Even ingredients known to be harmful can hide behind innocuous-sounding names like plant protein extract or natural flavors. Moreover, the oils in many processed foods, including soybean, canola, sunflower, and cottonseed oils, have been implicated in adverse health conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, a departure from the traditional use of natural oils like olive and coconut. An interesting tidbit to consider: individuals who frequently consume processed foods are more likely to have shorter telomeres, the DNA segments associated with aging. Longer telomeres are linked to a lower risk of diseases and a longer lifespan. Confronting the reality of our food choices may not always be comfortable, but it's a necessary step towards healthier living. By cleansing our kitchens of processed foods and making mindful, informed choices at the grocery store, or with the help of a nutritional app, we can gravitate towards the natural, wholesome foods that are truly beneficial for our well-being. It's a journey back to the basics, but one that promises to pay dividends for our health in the long run. Part 4. The personal nature of healthy eating. What does it truly mean to eat well? That question has puzzled nutritionists, scientists, and everyday folks alike for decades, if not centuries. In the quest to unlock the secrets of a healthy diet, researchers once scoured the globe, studying the eating habits of people in remote corners, far removed from the influences of the Western diet. They discovered something remarkable. These populations suffered far less from what we consider modern afflictions: heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and even dental issues. Yet, pinning down a universal dietary pattern among these healthful eaters proved elusive. Their diets varied significantly, spanning vegetarian, seafood-based, and other regimens, with some avoiding dairy altogether. However, a common thread emerged. Regardless of the specifics, their diets were rooted in real, local, and seasonal food. This brings us to the essence of striving for a cleanish way of eating: the prioritization of natural foods. When navigating the murky waters of processed and packaged goods, the rule of thumb is simple: the fewer ingredients, the better, and those ingredients should be recognizable as real food. Think of an apple, which is, quite simply, an apple. Opting for certified organic foods can also reduce the pesticide load in our bodies, though the realm of food labels can be a minefield of misleading claims. Terms like all natural or cage-free often fail to deliver on their implied promises, leaving consumers puzzled over which labels hold genuine value. Thankfully, certifications such as USDA Organic or Non-GMO Project Verified offer a more reliable guide for those seeking transparency in their food choices. However, even with the best intentions and most rigorous standards, it's crucial to acknowledge a fundamental truth: eating well is deeply personal and varies widely among individuals. Our diverse backgrounds, cultures, and individual physiological makeups mean that no single diet fits all. This is vividly illustrated by the uniqueness of our gut microbiomes, the complex ecosystems of bacteria residing within our digestive tracts. These communities are as individualized as fingerprints, influencing how we digest food, absorb nutrients, and even how our bodies manage detoxification processes. Recognizing the value of microbiome diversity underscores the importance of consuming a broad spectrum of plant-based foods. Such variety not only supports our bodily functions, but also nurtures the myriad of microbes that play a crucial role in our health. Ultimately, navigating the journey toward eating well involves tuning into our body's signals, exploring the vast array of nourishing foods available to us, and remembering that what fosters health and vitality in one person might not produce the same results in another. Eating well, then, is less about adhering to strict dietary dogmas and more about embarking on a personalized path to wellness, one that respects and celebrates our unique needs and preferences. Part 5. Empowering our bodies to naturally detoxify through nutrition. Amid the sea of toxins silently pervading our lives, our bodies emerge as unsung heroes, equipped with remarkable capabilities to cleanse themselves. Picture your body as a league of superheroes akin to the Avengers, each member dedicated to fighting the onslaught of toxins from within and without. At the forefront of this battle is the liver, tirelessly filtering out harmful substances round the clock. One potent way to champion the liver's cause is by reducing our toxin intake and nourishing it with wholesome foods. Notably, limiting alcohol consumption can significantly alleviate the liver's burden, as alcohol takes precedence in the detox process, sidelining other toxins queuing up for elimination. Joining the liver in its detoxification efforts are the kidneys. These unsung heroes diligently cleanse our internal environment of toxins. It's yet another compelling reason to moderate that wine indulgence, safeguarding the kidney's critical role in our body's detox brigade. Our lungs also play a pivotal role, sifting through the air we breathe to filter out pollutants. We can aid our lungs by curbing airborne toxins, incorporating air purifiers, or simply adorning our living spaces with houseplants. Moreover, regular exercise ensures our lungs are in peak condition, enhancing their purifying prowess. Let's not overlook our skin, our body's largest organ and a formidable detox agent. Through perspiration, our skin expels a variety of toxins, including drugs and toxic metals. Embracing activities that induce sweating, therefore, is a proactive step in supporting our skin's detox function. The lymphatic system, though less mentioned, is critical, acting as the body's internal sewer system. It ferries waste to the liver and kidneys for disposal while managing excess fluids. A diet rich in plant foods, along with regular walking and skin brushing, can bolster lymphatic health. Parallel to the lymphatic system, the glymphatic system serves as the brain's dedicated cleanse crew, particularly active during sleep. It clears out neural wastage, thriving on quality sleep and physical activity. Lastly, the colon plays a crucial role in our detoxification saga. A diet abundant in fiber is essential for keeping the colon operational, preventing blockages, and safeguarding the gut lining from damage. How can we optimally support these natural detox pathways? The answer lies in the food we consume. A diet brimming with fruits, vegetables, herbs, spices, nuts, seeds, and whole grains is key. Diversity in our diet introduces a spectrum of beneficial compounds, from flavonoids found in dark chocolate and apples, which may assist in combating cancer and liver diseases, to still beans in red wine and peanuts, known for their anti-obesity and neuroprotective effects. Phenolic acids from seeds and whole grains offer a defense against diabetes and inflammation, while lignans, present in cashews and flax seeds, provide relief from menopausal symptoms, osteoporosis, and breast cancer risks. Embracing a varied diet not only supplies essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber, but also fosters a diverse microbiome, enriching our internal ecosystem with beneficial bacteria, fungi, and viruses. This diversity is instrumental in enhancing our body's inherent detox capabilities, illustrating the profound impact of nutrition on our body's ability to cleanse and thrive. Part 6. Embracing small changes for a healthier life with kindness and patience. Understanding the right foods to fuel our bodies is one thing, but knowing how to incorporate these choices into our daily lives requires a subtle art of balance. Gin Stephens, a fervent advocate for intermittent fasting, shares insights into making impactful lifestyle adjustments without overwhelming oneself. Intermittent fasting, an approach where eating is confined to a specific window of time each day, has gained traction for its health benefits. Typically, this involves a fasting period of about 16 hours, allowing meals within an 8-hour window, say from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. This method not only aids in metabolic regulation, but also has been linked to significant health benefits, such as tumor suppression and the reduction of protein buildups associated with neurodegenerative diseases. Central to intermittent fasting's effectiveness is its ability to kickstart autophagy, a cellular cleanup process vital for preventing premature aging and disease. This same rejuvenation process can also be stimulated through avenues like calorie restriction, regular exercise, and ensuring quality sleep, underscoring their importance in a holistic approach to health. Speaking of sleep, it's an often neglected yet crucial element for cognitive health and overall well-being. For those battling sleep challenges, adopting habits such as avoiding caffeine later in the day, maintaining a consistent sleep routine, and cultivating a conducive sleep environment can make a world of difference. Beyond dietary adjustments and sleep, Stevens suggests an intriguing detox method: earthing or walking barefoot outdoors. This simple practice facilitates an exchange of electrons between the body and the earth, offering antioxidant effects, reducing inflammation, and boosting immunity. Yet, amid these suggestions for cleaner living, the mantra of clean-ish living remains central. Perfection is unattainable, and the focus should rather be on making mindful, manageable adjustments over time. This includes purchasing seasonal ingredients in bulk, opting for nutritious staples, and substituting healthier alternatives for processed sugars. Strategic eliminations, like cutting out sodas, can also significantly contribute to one's well-being. However, indulgence without guilt is just as important in this journey. Stevens herself admits to exceptions in her cleanish lifestyle, like enjoying her favorite mayonnaise or sticking to regular deodorant. This acknowledgement serves as a reminder that the path to a healthier life is not paved with self-criticism, but adorned with grace, forgiveness, and a compassionate understanding of our limits and needs. The journey toward cleanish living is not about rigid restrictions or overzealous self-discipline, but embracing a gentler, more forgiving approach. It's about making small, sustainable changes, treating ourselves with kindness, and recognizing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in its own right. Final summary. Embracing a clean lifestyle is far more than just a series of dietary choices. It's about nurturing a holistic approach to living that honors our bodies and our environment. By adopting mindful shopping habits, making informed decisions in our daily life, and gradually introducing small but impactful changes, we can significantly reduce our exposure to toxins. This journey, though filled with small steps, promises profound rewards, a life that feels lighter, healthier, and more aligned with the rhythms of nature. It's a path that doesn't demand perfection, but encourages progress, celebrating each choice and change as a step towards a well-being that resonates deeply with our intrinsic desire for happiness and health. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.